Hi, I am Arunabh and I am the founder and CEO of UClean, which is India's largest laundry company. I joined IIT Bombay in 2003, where I joined metallurgy and material science. Before starting UClean, I was heading the North India business for a hotel chain called Tribo Hotels. It was while working at the Tribo Hotel that I realized how big a problem the laundry is. Most of the budget hotels that are operating in India today are struggling because the kind of laundry vendors that they have in place are not at all good enough. But because of the lack of quality supply, they are forced to make do with these existing vendors. Simultaneously, I got the opportunity to travel extensively to Southeast Asia, and it was an eye-opener. When I was there in Malaysia and Indonesia, I saw how laundromats as a concept have exploded. If you look at Southeast Asia in particular, you would realize that culturally and behaviorally they are very similar to India. So when I put the two together, I realized that India also presents a huge opportunity for the laundry industry, both in the B2C segment as well as the B2B segment. And this was what inspired the idea behind starting UClean. So laundry by nature is an extremely hyperlocal business. Your real customers are the customers that are living within 1-2 kilometer radius of your store. Hence, a hyperlocal business requires a very hyperlocal kind of marketing. The marketing that has served us best to reach out to customers is something like in newspaper inserts and pamphlets, getting them to the households that are living within 1 to 2 kilometer radius of the store. If there are residential societies or housing complexes, we set up small day-long activities where we would have a canopy installed inside the society, and we would have a couple of our marketing people right there talking to the people who are living inside the society, pitching them the services of UClean and getting them to use the service for the first time. Once that is done, and I would always say that is the easier part, we move to the tougher part, which is where we want to retain the customer. Laundry is a business which by nature is a subscriber sort of a model. A customer who is using your laundry services would be using the laundry services week after week. If I'm a family of 4 people or 5 people, I would have enough laundry collected every week to outsource it to a laundry store or to a UClean for that matter. So what we do is we try and convert every customer that comes on board to a subscriber, where he would be buying a monthly package or a quarterly package or an annual package. He would be paying the entire amount upfront, and then he would be using our services week after week. To ensure that every customer is delighted with our service, to ensure that every customer becomes a subscriber, we have a team sitting out of our head office in Delhi, which is called the Customer Delight Team. The Customer Delights team responsibility is to work in 2 ways. One is what I call proactive, and the second is what I call reactive. Reactive is when the Customer Delight team reaches out to a customer who is not happy with a certain service of UClean. They reach out to the customer, they understand the problem, and then they try to solve for the problem, with the overall idea being to get the customer delighted and come back to UClean. Proactive is where the Customer Delight team keeps reaching out to a customer who is using our service. Every time that he uses our service, the Customer Delight team would reach out to him, understand how the experience was, and ensure that the customer is again giving out his laundry next week. Apart from this, what we also do is we run a crowdsourced mystery audit program called the UClean Inner Circle, where we invite our friends, families, and loyal customers to come and be a part of UClean Inner Circle. As part of UClean Inner Circle, they are randomly given the opportunity to audit certain stores. They go there as regular customers, they place orders, and basis the service, they provide the feedback to the head office. Once they've availed the service, the entire value of the service is compensated to them, reimbursed to them, so that they can continue being our loyalists and they can continue giving regular feedback to us as our inner circle members.